Hey, I think she knows it, but I'ma show it off. Hey, she playing cool now.
What's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, my name is Steph, and today's video is going to be one of my most highly requested videos. It is my go-to hair and makeup, and I'm also doing another collab with Vici dolls, so you guys know I love them so much. I am showing you guys start to finish a full head-to-toe look from Vici that's just totally up my alley. You guys know I love relaxed, laid-back, classic looks. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I style this whole outfit at the end, and right now I'm going to be showing you guys my go-to makeup and hair. So it's changed a little bit, but if you are new to my channel, this is what I feel most comfortable in. I love things that are just fresh and glowy. I feel most confident in looks like this. I would much rather wear this than like a dark smoky eye. I like to focus on lashes, brows, and skin. So that is my go-to look, and it doesn't take me a ton of time. Don't get it twisted. This is not like a 5-minute tutorial, okay? But this does only take me like 10 to 15 minutes every day. It's not a ton of products because I don't want to go through all of my drawers in my makeup room. I have like a little makeup case that I have sitting here, and this is the products that are in here all the time. It makes it super fast and easy, and I'm also showing you guys how I have been styling my hair. I used to never do a middle part. I've been rocking it a lot now lately, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that, especially because I have a cowlick. So I'm going to show you my little trick for that, and of course I'm going to be showing you this whole look. So if you'd like to see this makeup and hair and how I style this whole outfit from Vici, then just go ahead and keep on watching.
So shimmy on, shimmy on. We could have run if you just had me. Shimmy on, shimmy on. Bump it around, let's go the way. Shimmy on, shimmy on.
Now that we have our outfit picked out, it's time to start on the makeup look, and I am starting out with my favorite base. It is the Nars All Day Radiant Foundation with their Radiance Booster. This just gives your skin that beautiful luminosity to it. You guys know I love glowy, healthy looking skin, and this foundation stays on all day, but it has that luminous finish, and it keeps my skin looking hydrated. A lot of times the foundations that are more glowy don't last as long, and this one just lasts all day. Now I'm just kind of bronzing up my skin with some LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee, and this is just going to give a little bit of warmth back into my skin. Now that we have a little bit of color, it's time to cover up my under eye dark circles, and this is one product I will never be without. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. You guys can see just the instant change that it makes underneath my eyes. It has a really beautiful kind of luminous quality to it, but the salmon color helps to cancel out the darkness under my eyes. So I always use that first. Then I am using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've gone back to this one. I really love it. I use the shade Vanilla, and I am applying that underneath my eyes, down the center of my nose and my chin, and on the corners of my mouth, because I just have discoloration there, and right between my eyebrows. Just kind of brings all of the light to the center of the face and keeps you looking really youthful. To set my under eyes, I am using the Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder. I have just fallen in love with this stuff. I always go between this and the Laura Mercier, but I feel like this one just does a little bit of a better job with blurring out any imperfections or pores. So I always cover underneath my eyes where I applied concealer, and then I also bring that down into my smile line so I don't get any settling. And for my face makeup, for bronzing, blush, and highlight, I am using this palette from Becca and Khloe Kardashian. I love palettes like this for an everyday because it's just so quick and easy. So I am bronzing first with my favorite Morphe brush, and I am just bronzing up the outer perimeter of my face, and then doing a light contour with Princess Cut from the Tarte Contour Palette. Clearly, I've really been loving this guy, and this is also what I'm going to be using for my eyeshadow. So like I said, this whole thing takes me maybe 10 to 15 minutes tops. And for those of you that are going to ask, yes, I'm going to do an updated brow routine. So like I said, I am using the same bronzer for my eyes. I just took Princess Cut with this huge fluffy brush and applying this all throughout the crease. I feel like my lids just kind of need a little bit of definition for day to day, because if I don't, it just looks like I have monolids. So I just took a little bit of a smaller brush in the same shade, just building it up right into the crease. and that's seriously it for the eyes. It's so simple. I'm taking the same bronzer shade and just running that all along the lower lash line. I told you guys before, if you don't want color on your lower lash line, by all means you could totally skip this step, but I feel like my eyes just look kind of strange without it. So I always do this, and it also helps with kind of hiding if you have any creases under your eyes. So pro tip. Going back through and just doing a contour on my nose. I feel like this makes such a huge difference just in my face in general. Once I started contouring my nose, I never looked back. So now I'm just adding some Ardel Wispies. Those are my go-to lash for every day. They're so simple to pop on, and I am just going to hide the band and kind of smoke out my lash line with a little definer brush and some black eyeshadow. Just kind of helps to disguise the band and give you a little bit more definition on your lash line. And then another thing that I make sure I do is to coat my upper lashes with some mascara as well. I don't cover the whole false lashes, but I do make sure to really blend and coat the base of the lashes. I feel like it just blends a little bit better and they don't look like false lashes anymore. So now I am using the blush in this palette, which is perfect because it is really kind of reminiscent of Nars Orgasm, but it has a really beautiful sheen to it as well. And then I am also taking the highlighter out of this little quad and highlighting basically my entire face. And now the last step for our makeup look is lips, and I'm using Wherever Caffeine from MakeupForever. This is hands down my favorite pencil. You can see she's running quite low, but it is a brown tone nude, and I am just lining my lips with this and then filling it in with a nude lipstick. My favorite go-to right now is Japanese Maple. It's an old staple for me from MAC Cosmetics, and then I am topping it off with the Diamond Gloss from Fenty, which is a must if you love glossy lips like I do. So now onto hair. So I have my Hidden Crown extensions in. I will link the video below where I show you guys all about them, but you can see my shorter hair with the extensions. So what I do is I make sure that I clasp my 1-inch barrel curling iron right where my natural hair stops at first, do a curl there, and then I will continue to curl the rest of the hair down, which sounds so confusing, but you'll see it here. So I am grabbing my natural hair with the extensions, and I clasp right at the end of my natural hair, hold it there first, and then you'll see me gradually move the curling iron down. And that just ensures that my natural hair is curled in the same direction as the extensions, and it helps to really hide them a lot better. So then I just continue these curls, everything away from my face, all throughout my hair, and now I'm just going to show you guys my tip and trick for curling the front of my hair. So I always kind of shake out the curls. I want it more relaxed around my face, and then I am taking my, I guess what would be my bangs, all the pieces that are really framing my face and where my part is, and I bring it all to the front, give it a little tease, and then I'm going to hit it with some heat to really kind of lay it down in that area, and then I let it cool there. And then once it's cooled, I will go ahead and do my middle part. I will grasp the hair right at the root with the curling iron, go straight down, and then I will curl it all away from my face. It's a process, but it helps because usually I have some serious separating because of my cowlick, and this is the only process that has worked for me to where my hair will actually stay in a middle part. So once it's all curled, I just go through and kind of tease around my crown, and then I also tease around the bottom of the extensions, just doing an upward combing motion. It just kind of gives them a little bit more body so it blends better. You don't want to have all of your thick hair and then you have like scraggly extensions at the bottom. So I feel like it just kind of helps everything blend, and then I hit it with some Beach Club texture spray from IGK, hands down the best texture spray ever. And once you do that, your whole look is complete. So now let's go ahead and see how this outfit came together. So I've been just hanging out in this physique tank that literally goes with everything and these amazing joggers from Vici, but let's go ahead and turn it into an everyday casual look to wear out. So I am going to switch out the joggers for their Worldwide Distress Skinnies. One of my favorite pairs of denim. I wear a 26 and it's always true to size. And then I'm just going to be throwing on this beautiful duster. This is the Grigio pocketed duster. I love this. It's so lightweight. It has these really cool slits in it and will be perfect for transitioning into spring as well. And then we have these beautiful Tyra heels. They are just a perfect nude heel. Nice chunky heel as well, so it's perfect for wearing all day long. And to finish it off, I have to show you guys this bag. This is called the Khloe Bag. I have this in a couple other colors. They also have a bigger version called, I believe, Highland. But I love this one because it's in the shade Clementine. It is a perfect little pop of color without being too bold. You guys know I am such a neutral Nelly at heart, so this is kind of perfect.
Drop the good vibes, I'll take 'em over.